British Airways check-in, web, mobile, counter and airport. British Airways flights have what options for checking in? To make checking in quick and easy, British Airways check-in offers the following options: online check-in, mobile check-in, kiosk check-in, desk check-in. British Airways minimum check-in times. British Airways check-in may cancel your reservation if you do not complete the check-in process, i.e., receive your boarding pass, by the check-in deadline for your booking. British Airways will communicate the check-in deadline for your first British Airways flight. The check-in deadline can also be found under at the airport in Manage My Booking. You should arrive early enough in advance to pass through security and make it to the boarding gate on time. Online and mobile check-in deadlines are 1 hour before departure. Check-in desks close at the following times. Before departing from London City, allow 20 minutes. The 45-minute window applies to short-haul flights at Stansted and Heathrow, and Orly, British and Iberia flights. There is an exception to 60 minutes at Amsterdam, Frankfurt, Istanbul, Lisbon, Madrid, and Milan, Linnet and Malpensa. All short-haul flights at London Gatwick and all long-haul flights at London Gatwick and Heathrow, and other international airports must be checked 60 minutes before departure, except 90 minutes at Jeddah. Check-in online with British Airways. From 24 hours to 1 hour before departure from the UK, and from 23 hours to 2 hours before departure from the US, you can check in online. Follow these steps to check in and get your boarding pass. Click on British Airways official website or download the mobile application. Some of the top options include managing bookings. You can click on it. A new page will prompt you to log in. Log in with your booking confirmation number, last name, and first name. Click on Continue. The screen will display your flight details. Read all the information carefully, and select any additional services or seats you prefer. You can check in or add the bag at the same time. On the screen, you will see your boarding pass once you have confirmed all the details. Choose either to download or print according to your needs. It is possible to re-download your boarding pass if you lose it. However, make sure to save the pass as an offline version so that you can easily access it without an internet connection. Without additional formalities, visitors to the counter can drop off luggage directly. Mobile check-in with British Airlines. For departures from the UK, you can check in 24 hours to 1 hour before departure. For departures from the US, you can check in 23 hours to 2 hours before departure. Check in via the British Airways mobile app by following these steps. Check out the British Airways mobile app. In the top few options, you'll find Manage Bookings. You can click on it. The page will ask you to log in. Log in with your booking confirmation number, last name, and first name. Click on Continue. The screen will display your flight details. Make sure you read all the information carefully if you require additional services. At check-in, you can add bags. Once all your details have been confirmed, your boarding pass will appear. Depending on your needs, you can download or print. When you lose your boarding pass, you can re-download it. But you should save it as an offline version so that it can be accessed even if you are not connected to the internet. There is no additional formality required for those who have deposited luggage at the counter. Self-service kiosk for British Airways. If you're flying long haul, you can check in up to 60 minutes before departure at British Airways self-service kiosks, available at select airports. If you're flying short haul, you can check in up to 45 minutes before departure. British Airways check-in kiosk instructions. Checking in at a British Airways kiosk is as follows. Put your credit card, paper ticket, or executive club card in the slot. Confirm your booking using the touch screen. Choose the passengers who will check in. You can choose, or change, your seat using the interactive seating map. Make sure your bags are in order. Boarding passes will automatically be emailed to you. At British Airways kiosks, franchisees and partners can check in. It is accessible to adults, children, and infants, but not to unaccompanied minors. In-desk check-in. The British Airways customer service staff will assist you with your check-in at the airport. Children traveling alone and passengers with a disability traveling with a guide dog or assistance dog must check in at the airport desk. If you are traveling to Moscow, St. Petersburg, or Kyiv from London Heathrow, Terminal 3 or 5, you must check your passport and visa at one of the passport and visa check desks, or at a bag drop or customer service desk if you have baggage to check. Boarding. Due to increased security at many airports, hand baggage and body checks may take longer. British Airways may not board you if you do not arrive at the boarding gate in time. At check-in, you will be told to arrive at the boarding gate before the deadline indicated. Make sure you allow yourself enough time to pass airport security checks. If you arrive at the boarding gate after it has closed, you will not be able to board. Your boarding pass, passport, and other travel documents should be readily accessible at the gate. Passengers should arrive at the gate 30 minutes before departure. British Airways has introduced new boarding procedures to minimize contact when passengers take their seats. At the gate, please have your boarding pass ready for scanning and your passport open so a British Airways employee can check it. Priority boarding is available for families and customers with extra time to board. First-class passengers board first from the front row to the back row of the cabin. A further row of passengers boarded the aircraft from the rear to the front of the aircraft. Thanks for watching.